Radio.
Welcome back, West Coast. It is 4:15. Geoff Johnson here in Long Beach Radio World Headquarters. You're listening, well, you could be listening anywhere in the world, but you're probably in Tofino or Ucluelet, and it's great to be with you on the sunshiny day, and it's great to have Matt Epp, and not just Matt Epp, but the Amorian Assembly in the studio.
Yes.
Four guests at a time are huddled around one mic.
Yeah, we're all wearing matching gold lame uniforms. You should really see it.
You're like the Commodores. Just
Yeah.
like the Commodores. Well, we've been playing your new album, At Dawn, well, a couple of tunes from it anyway, for the last little while, because I was sent it as an advanced copy, which I thought was really quite cool.
There you go. That was Joel there.
Well, thanks, man. Because I dug it. I dug it a lot, and I felt pretty special when you tracked me down after a little review and said, hey, you were the first guy to review the new album.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We were kind of keeping our eyes on the internet to see kind of what was going to come flying down the information superhighway with, you make a record like that and you kind of, put all that effort into it and then it starts getting out there and then, this happened to pop up in the searches. So,
yeah.
That's great.
Cool. I love the little radio station has an opportunity to be quick with those sorts of things that the big guys don't, and be able to be part of that early process. So I appreciate you guys coming down, because I really did dig the album. I know the review was. I'm a picky bastard.
Yeah,
and that's my fault, not yours. But At Dawn is the new disc. Is the disc out yet? It's not even.
It just got released on Tuesday officially.
Oh.
But you know how it is with independent music. It's kind of like it was on iTunes before the release date, and what else is going to happen?
Yeah,
it'll
get.
We just had a couple more beers that night. That's all.
Right on.
Really.
Well, you're in town to play the McQuina tonight.
Yeah.
And you've done September or so was the last time you were through.
Yeah, we were through in September, right, Joel?
Yep.
Yeah.
And coming, is this a big tour all the way? Did you fly into Vancouver and you're just doing the BC thing, or did you have to drive all the way across the prairies in the winter?
No, we're doing the whole thing. We just gathered in Winnipeg to rehearse and everything, but then we picked up our tour vehicle in Calgary, and we ended up touring all the way out to here.
Yeah.
But we really thought none of that counted because Tofino was the furthest west, and so we've kind of all had our eyes on this place as like this is the beginning of the tour.
Okay.
I think Jay's been saying that the most. This is the only place that starts, right?
I looked at the calendar today too, and it's 1 month exactly from today is the last gig.
So it's a milestone, sort of.
Definitely, yeah.
And I mean, it is the end of the nice thing about this place, Tofino, when you cool it, is you come here to come here. It's not like, okay, well, let's just put a date in between Calgary and Edmonton. We'll play Red Deer because it's there. It's like you have to want to be here.
Yeah.
And so it's always great to have the rock and roll come out.
Yeah.
Can we talk a bit about the new? Well, we started talking about the new album, but At Dawn is what it's called.
You bet.
And I want to know: were you trying to write music for film scores? Because that's what it's that first song, the "Come in My House." Is that what's the title exactly?
Maybe. You know what?
I
don't know.
Different track names or something on my pre-release version.
Maybe those got all maybe the digital file was all mixed up.
Oh, probably just gave them in alphabetical order.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm thinking about your review and how it seems like they don't flow or something like that.
They flow now.
We got to get you a hard copy of this record. I think it does flow. It does have a lot of soundtrack quality though. I think "Come to My House" especially, which is the second to last track.
That's got Quentin Tarantino showdown scene all over it, and I just loved it. That was for me that was the first track in that album, and so I was like, yeah, it was a pretty epic kind of thing. So
there you go.
I guess we have to play
that is a strong introduction.
Well, yeah, and that I guess you can see where how anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you want to read the review that apparently was completely inaccurate and based on a different album for all intents and purposes, the link's on our website, longbeachradio.ca.
Epic, yeah, EPPIC.
But did you guys post it on? Is that what you're saying? Is that there? I thought you were giving me a web address.
No, Epic. It's just a joke about my name.
Oh, epic.
No problem.
Got it.
No problem.
We have. We're gonna play. Can we just play that one?
We can play that one.
I mean, we've been talking about it. I don't want to, put you out of context or anything. And then we'll come back, maybe chat a little bit more, and we have another album to maybe talk about.
I think we should.
Okay, Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly and more coming up tonight at the McQuina, right here on Long Beach Radio. And this tune, not the first track off the album, despite my my impression of what it's called. It's called "Come to My House," and if you might be inspired to have a pistol or a sword duel today. It's going to happen in the next 4 minutes and 24 seconds, I think.
You bet.
All right, check it out. This is Come to My House off Matt Epp's new disc, Matt Epp and the Morning Assembly's new disc, At Dawn. All right, welcome back, West Coast. It is 25 minutes after 4 o'clock, and I'm just going to take a quick break to go through the weather and some messages from our sponsors, and we'll come back with Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly and some more tunes. So do stick around. Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly, we just heard from them there. They're going to be playing at the McQuina tonight. Doors at 9. Tickets are $12, and I imagine you can get them in advance at the liquor store if you want, or just pick them up at the door. Right now, I got to find the weather forecast. In fact, I can probably do the weather forecast from memory. It is lovely outside, high of 8 degrees, maybe a tiny bit of rain tonight, and then high of 8 degrees and sunshine for the whole next week. That's your weather forecast. Dig it. This weather forecast was brought to you by your locally owned Windsor Plywood in Ucluelet. Working on an outdoor job? Check with Windsor Plywood for the supplies, tools, and advice to get the job done right.
You've been out on the front nine all winter. Now's the time to sink a few on the back nine. The Long Beach Golf Course invites you to raise a pint and down a burger at the Back Nine Bar and Grill, now open for the season. Whether you drop in for a round of golf or a bite on the way to Long Beach, tie a great meal in with half-price local green fees on Mondays. And don't forget, men's and ladies' nights start on April 13th. The Long Beach Golf Course. Call Gibby in the Pro Shop at 250-725-3332.
CHM ZFM Tofino.
CIMM 99.5. Ucluelet. Your transmitter in the trees. Long Beach Radio.
All right, that's the business out of the way. Back to the good times. Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly in the studio here hanging out. What is an Amorian?
Well, it's some kind of insect when you look it up, but hopefully we'll have another meaning for it. It's based on
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's a tiny little insect, and that's not what this is about. But I kind of just invented this name for something that maybe has always existed, but it's meant to be fun and inspirational, and kind of just a goofy replacement for violent nationalism.
All right.
So this new country, this new empire of love named Amoria.
Okay.
So Amoria is this place, and it's got a flag now. We gave it a flag, and which hangs behind us at the shows. And so we're a legitimate nation because we've got a flag. So you are literally like the governing body of this place. Yeah.
Rock stars as the governing body of a nation.
You would not want to live there, would you?
Well, with the upcoming federal election, there's very strict regulations about what I can say about politics right now.
We should run not only to rule Canada, but just to switch Canada over to Amoria.
Just to change the name?
Yeah. And then by default, we would take it.
Well, and communication, right? Like, I mean, if you change the name, if you change the words, then people change the way they think. Everything changes.
Amoria has the root word of amor, which is the Latin root. So it kind of, it's pretty broad, so we can really make it mean whatever we want it to mean.
Good.
Which is fun to play with as artists and as just dudes goofing around and whatever.
Yeah.
So, that's what Amorian is. If you identify with it, you can be Amorian as well.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's a better explanation. I had a band in here a couple of weeks ago, and they're like, "Well, I don't know. It kind of sounded cool, and I guess it can mean whatever you want." Well, thanks for all your help, guys. But that's good. I'm glad you got a story. Let's talk about who the Amorian Assembly are. We have one particular guest in here that you want to kind of focus on in regards to maybe some other music we'll be hearing tonight as well.
Yeah, you bet. Well, I definitely want everyone to get introduced to Jay Smith. He's got his new debut record out that I think you're going to play one of my favorite tracks from On the Radio Waves.
I do have it ready to go, but maybe Jay, do you want to tell? You want to tell the story?
Tell the story of the song.
I don't know, the album, how you ended up rocking out with this guy.
I met Matt a few years ago. I was touring with another band, and you always seem to appear and we'd be touring, and then you just there'd be no trace of you, and then there you'd be. So we got to be good friends over the last few years, and he asked me to come out for this tour with this band, and then asked me to open all the shows. So it's
So you're doing double duty. You're the opening act and the guitar player. Yeah,
but all I got to do is climb the RV. There's it's really.
It's really not so bad.
No, it's great. All
right, so we have picked "Romantic Fool." It's I was going to say it's the second track off the album, but I don't want to make that judgment call just in case the computer's lying.
It's the second song on the record. Right. It's actually the single for the album too.
Oh, so that's why we've picked it.
Yeah, but no, I think it's just.
I also love that.
It's a bit of an earworm amongst the bunch here.
All right. Well, the first time for me, and I can assume most of our audience, this is Jay Smith with Romantic Fool, the opening act tonight, and the guitar player with Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly. We'll come back, chat a little more, play one more Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly tune, and then send you on your way.
Awesome.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, you bet.
All right, check it out. This is Jay Smith. You'll be able to see him tonight at the McQuina.
I don't wanna be that guy nobody does, the one who breaks your heart by accident, because while the tears fall from your eyes, I'm the one who made you cry, singing a sad lullaby. I made a promise to be careful with your heart, built with words so strong it could never fall apart. But a permanent bad mood made the pieces come unglued. Well, I guess you know that now, and so do I. Romantic fools love to break hearts, hate to break the news. The only one you ever fool is you, romantic fool. Romantic fool. The minute everything was fine, then everything went wrong. No longer goodbye, just a short and sweet so long. Yeah, sorry I can't stay. Sounds so cold and cliche. Words sometimes lose their meaning and fade away. Ooh yeah. Romantic fools love to break hearts, hate to break the news. The only one you ever fool is you, romantic fool. Romantic fools love to break hearts, hate to break the news. The only one you ever fool is you, romantic fool. Romantic fool. Romantic fool. The only one you ever fool is you, romantic fool. Romantic fool. Romantic fool. Romantic fool.
This community calendar message was brought to you by Dennis Johnson GM at 3800 Johnston Street in Port Alberni. If you're looking for a new or used vehicle, visit www.dennisjohnsongm.com. Dennis Johnson, your local GM dealer. Here's a community calendar note for you, West Coast. Coming up is your chance to register your team for the second annual charity slow pitch tournament happening May 13th, 14th, and 15th at Tugwell Field in Ucluelet. The deadline to register is April 30th, and they're hoping to get at least 10 teams. Interested teams of 6 guys and 4 girls, please contact Galen Thorogood at 726-3700. The Hospice Society will be the beneficiary of the proceeds from the second annual charity slow pitch tournament, and there will be prizes for sportsmanship. Registration is $300 per team. Get your teams together for a good time and a great cause. Again, the name and number you're looking for to register your team by April 30th is Galen Thorogood at 250-726-3700. This has been your community calendar. If you've got a nonprofit or cultural event or group you'd like featured on Long Beach Radio, send me an email, Geoff, Geoff, at longbeachradio.ca.
Hi, this is Uncle Bob. I'm visiting my nephew, Geoff. I'm from Medicine, Alberta. You're listening to Long Beach Radio.
Welcome back, West Coast. 35 minutes after 4, you're listening to Long Beach Radio. And, well, let's talk hockey. Do we have any hockey fans in the room? No, none at all.
No.
All right, let's not talk hockey. Let's not talk hockey at all. Let's talk.
They were talking. Somebody was talking hockey last night at this place in Victoria that we were at, which we'll never return to. Just kidding. The place is fine. It was just Victoria rubbed us the wrong way. Anyways, someone was talking hockey talk, and then I was like, I don't know what you guys. I don't watch golf, so I'm sorry about that. I have nothing to say in there. Kind of looked at me like that wasn't golf.
And the game in Courtney had an influence on ticket sales, I believe. It was a big game.
Oh yeah,
like a WHL playoff or whatever.
Yeah,
there is. I do. Back in my rock star days, I do remember little gigs, cover band gigs and stuff, where the game would go into overtime. We were supposed to play after the game. The game would go into overtime, and having to play like 2-song mini sets in between
periods.
In between periods, this is like
just to keep people around.
Yeah, just so that they know there's going to be a band, so that hopefully, or to just they're going to pay you. It's the cover band rate. They're going to pay you whatever, some flat rate. So
Sure.
you better play some guitar. So
some friends of mine got paid once to not play when there was some big UFC fight on or something.
They just got that portion
here's
of the
your money. Just please don't play if we want to watch the fight or something.
I think the hockey will work in your favor tonight, because you guys are definitely going to be after the game.
We're going to be after the game,
and this town loves to party on the night of a Canucks playoff game. So
there you go.
The hockey is your friend.
Tickets just went up.
Tickets just went up. You're looking for a late night party with Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly. It'll cost you, but you do come highly recommended by our Thursday night host, Cam Dennison. And
thank you, Cam.
He knows how to party. Last night, he nearly burnt the place down. So,
whoa, which place?
We won't get into it. But he said, and I'll just tell you, I'll paraphrase. But basically, he said when he was at the Vancouver Island Music Festival last year, he saw like 300 acts, and you're the one that he remembers the most. So I think it'll be worthwhile $12.
Must have played first
before the sun got to him or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm really pleased you guys could come out. I look forward
so
to the
much,
show
Geoff.
tonight, and I know you were a big success here last time. I heard some good things, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
This time we have a drummer.
Oh, you were just doing like a
we did the 3-piece thing. We still had our guitars out and our collars up, but this time we got the drummer from Spain. He's reached the west coast of Canada for the very first time, and he's from southern Spain. So this is a big treat to see all this stuff.
Well, hopefully we can give him a warm welcome with a crew tonight at the McQuina. We're going to listen one last song from Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly. Why have we picked New Sunglasses as the tune to wrap it all up?
I think because Joel wanted to. He has it in mind.
I enjoy hearing it.
You enjoy hearing it?
It's one of my favorite songs.
That's a reason enough. All right, Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly tonight at the McQuina. Tickets are $12. You'll be able to pick them up at the door. It's going to be a heck of a show. If they're half as talented as they are funny, it's going to be awesome. This is Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly with New Sunglasses on Long Beach Radio. Thanks for coming, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.